The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. To see what he could see. And all that he could see was the other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain was all that he could see. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. He saw the other side. He saw the other side. He saw the other side of the mountain. He saw the other side. He saw the other side. He saw the other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain. The other side of the mountain was all that he could see. Now, good evening. This is the nosho. I am Ethan. I'm Ethan Hirschenfeld. That's my name right there. That's me. That is I. The bear, this bear supposedly went over the mountain. None of this is credible, this whole story. He went over the mountain to see what he could see. That's why he went. We're supposed to believe that a bear went over a mountain for the view. I'm not buying it. I don't think I don't think animals look for views. I think they look for food, they look for a mate, they look for a comfortable place to nap. The bear went over the mountain. Oh, Leslie, your dad used to make up dirty lyrics to that. Well, I'm sorry to bring back that memory. Unless it's a pleasant memory, then I don't know. Maybe it was a fun. The bear went over the mountain. The bear went over the mountain. Yeah. I feel like it's fiction. But on the other hand, maybe the song doesn't purport to be truth. It's not supposed to be reportage. I just cracked a window. That's nice. A little breeze. All that he could see was the other side of the mountain. Again, was the songwriter there? Did the songwriter debrief the bear? It's all very suspicious. Yes, someone asked. Who asked? Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Richard. Good evening, Mom. Good evening, Neurogeezer. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Mary in Chicago. Hey, Kathy. So, hey, Dave in LA. Oh, they look for porridge. That's right. So this is a T-shirt from my comedian friend Django Gold. I got some swag from him, and it arrived in the mail. His name is Django. I had him as a guest on this show about 10 months ago. He's a really funny comedian. And his comedy special, here, I'm going to tell you the title. But it got a notice in the Times. Bag of Tricks. Bag of Tricks is the stand-up special. It's on YouTube. Bag of Tricks. And it got a mention in the New York Times for best comedy specials of 2023. It got some well-deserved attention. The jokes are just incredible. Yes, I guess 800-pound gorilla put it out. Is he unchained? Different Django, but yes, he also happens to be unchained. I asked him about his name when I interviewed him on this show last summer. I think, yeah, his parents, I believe his parents were fans of Django Reinhardt. Yes, and a shout out to 800 Pound Gorilla Records. They're the ones who released my comedy album also. I don't know. Are there other songs about bears? Grizzly? Are there grizzly songs? Brown bear, bear. I can't think of another bear song off the top of my head. Smokey the Bear. Anyhow, that's Django. That's his T-shirt, his swag. Check out his comedy. Very funny guy. Django Gold. Django Gold. Yeah, you're gonna love it. His stand-up is very funny. And they filmed his special. They filmed his special right in my neighborhood at this bowling alley. I don't know if it's called the Gutter, but it's some kind of dive bowling alley. Hey, Hildy, come here. Hildy, come here. Oh man, she's limping. She's got something going on with her right back foot. Ugh. Yeah, it started today. I noticed it after she fell out of bed. She fell out of bed and went boom. But I don't think that that's what caused it, because she goes boom once in a while. It's a complicated breed. The big Great Dane. Yogi Bear. Yeah, Yogi Bear probably has a song. Bear Down Chicago Bears. Oh, the Chicago Bears have a song. There was a little trend in the 80s when some sports teams came out with songs. Oh, the Chicago, yeah, the Bears with Walter Payton. Was that his name? Yeah, they came out with a song. Was it a shuffle? Was it the Bears? They did some sort of kind of embarrassing rap. The Jets had one also, and then my friend sent me recently. The Rangers had one. He sent me because I sent him a notice. Oh, the Super Bowl Shuffle. That's what it was. Yeah. I sent my friend the notice about that other friend Max, who's performing in that hockey play up in Montreal at the Fringe Festival right now. And that friend of mine, who's a big hockey fan, he sent me back a video of the Rangers, the Rangers also had a musical number. Back when the hockey players were all sporting mullets, I remember a lot of them had the long, short on the sides, long in the back. Yeah, na 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 na. Leslie says, take her for x-rays tomorrow. That'll be premature because I've been through this before with the dogs. When they get a little strain or a sprain, it can go away very very quickly. So we'll keep an eye on it. But yeah, if it persists. And I have my first puppy class with her on the 15th. So I'm taking her to puppy manners. I think it's called Manners Level 1, which is for me also. I need a refresher on Manners 1. The bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain, the bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. Also to see what he could see. How do you know the bear's a he? To see what he could see, and all that he could see. He saw the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain, the other side of the mountain was all that he could see. All right. We'll have to take them at their word. So I got some swag in the. Where does that word come from? It comes from swagger, but why would the stuff that you sell with your brand on it? So that's Django's swag, and then I also got some other swag in the mail today. So another one of Kirsten's designs there. There's the QR code on the back. The other side of the mountain, video it. Sounds like there could be gold in that situation. Oh, the bear and the gold. You think the bear is going over the mountain to find a pot of gold? Maybe I misunderstood. All right, this is another new bit of swag or swag. This is a sweatshirt from Kirsten's store. It's another one of her designs. It's a butterfly, and there's a QR code on the sleeve. So you're like a walking billboard. QR code on the sleeve, and a giant QR code on the back, I believe. There it is. Whew. Oh, a Dylan reference, the gold. All right. All right, that's the end of the modeling segment of tonight's show. It's too hot. It's too hot for a hoodie. Anyway, beautiful hoodie. Thank you to the artist. You can find it at Coonsty. Yeah, that was the fashion show. It was a brief fashion show, Mary. It was very brief. One t-shirt, one sweatshirt. Wah, 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 wah. Wow, now I'm really schwitzing. That sweatshirt really works. I put it on for 1 minute and I'm sweating. I have an opinion. The gorilla suit was a guy in a monkey suit. Oh, the gorilla. Wait. I don't know. I'm not. Obedience school. Yeah. Sounds like there could be gold in that situation. Oh, comedy gold. I see what you're talking about, Leslie. Yes. Oh, you're absolutely right. I hadn't thought of that. That could end up being fertile ground for some jokes. Obedience school with the dog. They don't call it obedience school anymore. I guess they don't want people to feel like the mission is to subdue their animal, but rather to collaborate. Happy tales to you. Oh, go live during the puppy school. That's a good idea also. But I don't want to be that disruptive student. Do it. Do it. All right, maybe I'll do it. All right, now I'm going to. Tonight's a slow show. If you haven't noticed, it's a little bit slow tonight. I've had an indolent day. Whew. Puppy bringing me on the leash. Gornamance is working on her feet right now. Maybe he's curing her. I don't know. Yes, tonight is the slow show. I'm waiting. I'm waiting, people. I'm waiting for a suggestion. I'm waiting for some help. Help. Oh, let me check out what night is tonight. Yes, Dawn. Yes, a song is definitely in order. I'm just not. Nothing is catching my eye or my ear. How many nights since July 14th, 2023? 335. 335. So tonight is show number 335 in a row. Um, I had a broken nail. I'm not one to normally bite my nails. Slower than the wheels of justice. Slower than a steamboat on stilts. Those are good ones. Clementine. Well, Clementine. Yeah, let's look up Clementine. In a canyon. Oh, this is she's the one with problems with her feet. That's a good tune. Thanks, Richard. That's a good. In a cavern, in a canyon, excavating for a mine, lived a miner, 49er, and his daughter, Clementine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you were lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. So she dies at the end of the first go round of the refrain. Light she was and like a fairy, and her shoes were number 9. Herring boxes without topses, sandals were for Clementine. Oh yeah, she's wearing those herring boxes on her feet. Drove she ducklings to the water every morning just at 9. Hit her foot against a splinter, fell into the foaming brine. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Ruby lips above the water, blowing bubbles soft and fine. But alas, I was no swimmer, so I lost my Clementine. Learn how to swim, people. That's what this song teaches us. Learn how to swim, maybe learn CPR. It could come up. It could come up. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine, you are lost and gone forever, dreadful sorry Clementine. Sorry I didn't save you from drowning. Will the circle be unbroken? Kathy, was that a reference to the fact that we're on show number 335? We only have 30 shows to go to make it to 365. Wait, does that work out math-wise? 365. Oh, it'll be 366 the night of the 14th. Yeah. Why were ducklings swimming in white water? Drove she ducklings to the water. It is true. Why are you bringing ducks to the salt water? It's foaming, briny water. I don't know. Do ducks hang out in salt water? Wah, 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 wah. Oh, there's a movie, My Darling Clementine. Yes. What do I have planned for night 365 or 366 for the 14th? I plan on doing a number of French songs in honor of Bastille Day, and I'm going to do a Union song or two in honor of the it's the 1 year anniversary of the show starting on the first night of the SAG after strike. Wow, 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 wow. Mila says, are you familiar with the magnificent spoken word piece, Be Cool, Learn to Swim? Wow, that's a real thing. Be cool, learn to swim. I'm going to be cool, learn to swim. It sounds like a 70s, be cool, learn to swim. It sounds like a public service announcement from the 60s or the 70s. Be cool, learn to swim. Interesting. I'm not getting anything. I'm going to check it out again. Be cool, learn to swim. Oh, maybe it's stay cool, learn to swim. All right, I'm going to keep. Okay, here it is. Here's a poem. This might be what you're referring to, Mila. Stay cool. Learn. Oh, let me give it. It's who this is by. It's by Joshua Edahen. Stay cool. Learn to swim. I only started learning last year, and now I'm 42. And if you already know how to swim, good for you. This is for all the people behind you. Stay cool, learn to swim. Nah, mate, you're not too heavy. Your bones are not too dense. Pennywise was right in the end. Everyone floats. Learn to swim. I think that might be the one. Stay cool, learn to swim. Your skin will thank you, your mind will thank you, and if there's blood in the water, sharks will thank you. Don't swim in the River Thames. Nobody asked you to do that. Some things will always be true. The sun always sets in the west. Right now will always be as good as it gets. Romeo and Juliet is tragic. Time is wasted on worry. And everyone is made of pure, unadulterated magic, except for Boris Johnson. Learn to Swim is a collection of songs written and recorded in the middle months of 2021, around the same time I started learning to swim, Edahen explains. All right, nice. He mentions swimming in the Thames. And I know I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on the show last year, but when I was reading the Daniel Defoe Memoir of a Plague Year or Diary of a Plague Year, I can't remember. I think the title is Memoir of a Plague Year. In 2020, I read that when I was trying to read some relevant pandemic literature, and there's just one incident that's unforgettable in the book. I recommend the book. It reads like a history. It's like a diary of a plague year kind of thing. Daniel Defoe, who lived through the Black Plague when the bubonic plague came to London. But I don't think Defoe actually lived through it. It happened before, so he was writing it as though it was a first-person account. In any case, there's a scene in there that's unforgettable where a guy who's suffering from the worst of the symptoms and the buboes, I think they're called, the kind of blistering pustules that form, apparently they're really painful. So people were locked up. You would get locked into your house to avoid spreading it. They would nail your house shut and just bring food or water to the, I guess, slide it through a crack in the door, or someone would come and deliver sustenance. In any case, this guy who's in severe discomfort because of his buboes, he throws off his bedclothes and breaks out of his house and runs naked through the street to the River Thames. I was reminded of this because Idahen says, don't swim in the Thames. But this guy jumps in the Thames, swims across to the South Bank, runs around, jumps back into the Thames, swims around some more, swims up back to the North Bank, and then runs home and gets back into bed. And the story is that he was cured of his plague, which, who knows if that really happened, but it's an amazing moment in that story. So sometimes swimming in the city rivers can be nice. Oh, did Kira take a flight? She did her maiden flight this evening. Oh, wow. Kira did her flight. That's cool. Should you dress up? Yes. People, I expect you to dress up in some sort of French outfit on the 14th of July for the big show. No Coke is the real thing. I saw the commercial. No, Coke is the real thing. There we go. Just catching up on the comments. From Learn to Swim. Oh, here's another quote from Learn to Swim from Mila. Yeah, Learn to Swim. Very cool. Thanks for pointing that out. You should be nice to yourself. You should be nice to people, except for Nazis. No one should ever be nice to Nazis. Okay, that's good. French maid. Okay, Z. Yeah, you come as a French maid on the 14th. And a French poodle. That's awesome. Yes, French maids and French poodles. Allons, enfants de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Maybe we have to do that one that night also. Yes, and you definitely have to eat French fries that night. All through the night. Wa-da-dee-da-dee-da-da-da. Dee-da-da-da-dee-da-da. All through the night. Ya-da-dee-da-da. Wait 1 second. I just want to do one more thing before we. All right, this is for my sister. I'm gonna sing. We're gonna sing a happy birthday for my sister. Her name is Rachel. So if anyone wants to sing along, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rachel. Happy birthday to you. All right. All right, happy birthday. Many happy returns. 100 anni. The last few years, I've gotten her a gift certificate to a garden store near here because she's really into gardening. She does a really nice flower, native shrubbery kind of thing. But I was thinking of a gift certificate to the local dog store because she has 3 very cute little dogs. So I think that's what I'm doing this year. Shh, it's a secret. All right. I'll be here at 9 always. Every night at 9 always. When the things you've planned need a helping hand, I will understand always, always. Days may not be fair, always. Are you coming up? Gordon, let's come up. Come up. Come up. That's when I'll be there, always. Not just for an hour, not just for a day, not just for a year, but always. You should get her a wood sorrel tree. What is a wood sorrel tree? All right, guys. Kira celebrated Rachel's birthday with a flight. All right, that sounds like a good way to celebrate. Hildy, come here. Hildy, come here. Come here. Hoo-hoo. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's sort of limping over. Come here. Go on, let's hop up. You want to hop up? All right, everyone's being shy tonight. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful night. Sleep well. I hope everything that ails you heals up. And I will see you tomorrow night.